and start sharing screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Awesome. Welcome everyone. We got a couple of exciting announcements today. Some of it you guys might be really interested in. Well, I hope everyone's interested in these announcements, but let's get the formalities out of the way. So as you guys know of the antitrust policy notice, by now, if you don't know about it, we do share this in our meeting minutes along with the presentation. You're welcome to go through it, along with the code of conduct as well. So onto the agenda. We'll go through a round of introductions, community updates. We got a cool demo today about wallet backups, and in our Q&A section, we've got quite a bit of community updates to go through. So first things first, anyone on the call that hasn't been here before, I would like to introduce themselves. Kidus, or is it Kid US? I'm not sure.
Hello, Fi. This is Henrik from Fairway. We haven't officially visited the call before. Kidus is from our team as well, so Kidus can present himself, but we haven't obviously officially presented ourselves in the call, but we can do it if you like.
Yeah, sure. Introduce yourself, say where you're from, what you're building, etc.
Hi guys.
Hey, Yuri. Go for it, Henrik.
Yeah. Hello, guys. I'm Henrik. Just quite ad hoc hopped into the call because we are part of the Atala Prism community Discord. And yeah, you told us that these events are held, so we were interested to see what's happening. And Kidos is also one of our team members. Actually, like we are just after work happening to be here also with my teammate Game. So the unofficial introductions. Yeah, we are a technology company, Finnish Ethiopian startup specialized in building trust in a global job market. So Fairway is aiming to help solve lack of trust and global trust issues between like international and intercontinental hiring, and we are very much focused on that. The possibility of using Identus to build on our system. So we are very excited to see how the technology and ecosystem is evolving. We've been working a couple of years and on some Catalyst projects also in Ethiopia that we have presented on another Prism call. So we are actually in Ethiopia and worked a bit with the universities there.
Awesome. Well, welcome. I'm glad to finally see you guys on the call. I've had a couple of calls with you, so I'm happy to see you joining us here today.
Yeah, thank you. And if Kiros wants to introduce himself, it's all right for me. He's from our team. I don't know if.
Hi guys, sorry, I just came back to hear Henrik's voice on the call. Yes, Identus working at Fairway. I'm in charge of the tech that we're building. And yeah, looking into how we can utilize Identus into our solution stack. Just interested to hear what we can gather from these meetings.
Awesome. Welcome. I'm definitely sure we'll take away some key insights, some nuggets from these meetings. Cool.
By the way, we are also happy to present our like ideas in a more deeply format on like end of the call or like another call next time or something. So we are happy to participate.
I'd love to take you up on that. Can I schedule you for the next outreach program?
We can discuss, but either way.
Thanks, Henrik. Love it. Absolutely love it. Cool. Okay, guys. So we'll be going through some community updates. As you guys might have seen, we announced a little bit a while ago that we will be moving to Hyperledger's Discord. The reason for that is we'd like to keep our tech stack, that's Identus tech stack, that's part of Hyperledger. We're going to start keeping the chats related around that in the Hyperledger Discord. And then the Tala Discord will be around Prism products, for example, the sandbox. So if you guys do want to start chatting about the agent, the mediator, the SDK, etc., please remember and try and keep the chats within the Hyperledger Discord channels. We have created additional channels, so you'll see there's the maintainers, there's the Cloud Agent channel, there's the SDK channels, as well as Apollo and the FAQ channel. I'll get on to what the FAQ channel is a little bit later on. In addition to that, we are going to be setting up another community call. This is dedicated for different time zones as well. We've got some members out in Australia and Japan, and I think it's only fair that we cater for them as well. On the 27th of June, I'll paste the link in the chat a little bit later. We are going to be presenting to the Identity Special Interest Working Group. That's with Hyperledger. So if you guys do want to come check out what Identus is about from a high technical overview level and see a demo, feel free to join us on the 27th of June. I did add it to the event channel within Discord. So if you guys want to grab the link there, you're welcome to do that as well. So yes, the FAQ channels. What we've been using is a community. It's called Community One. It's an AI bot. So what you do is you feed it documentation, and the bot then answers questions based on the documentation that is fed. We are still busy testing it and improving it, so feel free to use it. It's within the Hyperledger Discord and in the Tala Discord. But again, I highly recommend you make use of it within the Hyperledger Discord. And one of the more exciting things I think today from our update side, we will be having a hackathon with Midnight. So that hackathon will run from the 12th of July till the 12th of August. Registration opens up on the 12th of July. I don't have much details at this point in time, but what I can tell you is there is some cash prizes up for grabs. First place is $5,000, second place is $2,000, and third place is $1,000. They've also secured additional funding. So if your project ticks the requirements of what they would consider a really great use case, your project might get funded for it to continue and go on. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. So you guys are welcome to join the Midnight Discord and then check out the tech there. We will also be making some office hours available for support during this time. But yeah, more details to follow. I think by the end of this week, we should have more details around that, and I'll send out those announcements next week. Any questions so far? No one. Okay. I think we're going to get on to the more exciting part of our presentation at the moment. Is Gonzalo on the call?
Hey.
Cool. Okay, guys, so Gonzalo will be demonstrating some of our wallet backup features. I'm going to stop sharing and hand this over to you, Gonzalo.
Can you guys already see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you like the new feature that is coming to the SDK, right? That is backup and recovery of the full wallet in a secure way. So this right here is a JWE that we have from the TS wallet, right? So it's done with the TS SDK, and we are going to recover on the Swift SDK, right? So we have our demo app. Don't mind the UI because the sample app is not to show UI for now. So we can create a backup, right? We'll show you after, right? Or just recover a backup, right? So let's just paste the JWE we have and just backup, right? So it goes out, right? And you can see now, probably I should do this the other way. Wait, let me, so you guys can see actually the things that are being done. And I'm not here with the wallet. So as you see, the wallet is completely empty, okay? So if I do the process again and put in here backup, right, and I do the backup, the wallet now has credentials, right? It has messages, it has connections, it has deeds, it has the mediator, right? So it's a complete recovery of the wallet, like it was on the other device that was using the SDK, okay? And this works between the Swift, yes, and the KMP SDK. now let's just for fun like try to create a backup. You will see that it gives us a JWE, right? That can be as well recovered by the other wallets, right? And this process is quite simple, right? We wanted something that was secure and quite simple. We wanted some so for you to be able to create a backup and recover the backup, right? You just need to create a wallet on both devices with the same seed. If you have the same seeds, this will be easy. Like it just like you create a backup in one side and recover on the other. That's the security part, right? It's all encrypted and only with the seed you can decrypt it. So you see, like it was very, very fast, the backup feature, but it's a very powerful feature, right? So if you guys have any questions.
Yeah, I've got a question, Gonzalo. When will this become available?
Well, it depends on the next release, probably of the SDKs, right? On Swift is already merged, but I don't remember if TS is already merged. TS is almost already merged, and Campy is already merged. It's almost already merged as well. So it's almost everything finished. So next version, I believe, will be
Awesome.
there.
Cool. That's exciting news. Roberto, go ahead.
Yeah, so can you explain this, the seed again? If the seed is not part of the backup, right? It's separate?
Yes.
Okay. So this is all the content and it will work. This is, I guess, is available on or compatible with the latest SDKs, right?
Yes, the Swift one at least already has everything, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if I could do a quick check in here. If TS or if Curtis is in here. I think Curtis already merged it. Yeah, it's already merged on TS as well, I think so.
Cool.
I
So,
guess yes, you also can try it.
so this backup is already encrypted. It's the web
Yes,
JWE, right? It's already encrypted.
yes.
And with the seed, well, I guess the seed is the key to decrypt the same thing.
Not really, no.
No?
As the seeds allows you to derive ED25519 key with the
Okay.
encryption path. But the path is the same for all the devices, right? All the SDKs is the same path. But it allows you to derive a path, and this key will be the one used.
Okay, okay. So it's like a prefix on the deviation from
Yes. Yeah.
path from the seed. All right, okay. And then you still need to reseed your wallet, apply the backup, and then everything like mediators, everything that you need to operate the wallet, basically.
Anything, connections, right?
Mhm.
Messages, credentials, deeds, the mediator that you had, right? Everything will be here. Wing secret, right?
Right.
Every single thing. For example, I can tell
Awesome.
you like my UI usually depends on the messages that are here, right?
Mhm.
So if I send a credential request message, it will show on the responses, right? That I send a credential request, right? And
Right.
this will appear the moment I receive that credential, right? So you
Right.
can, I have the credential request credential message in here, right? But it don't show here. It's because the UI already interpreted everything and recovered everything.
Okay. And finally, is there any size limit or
No.
practical limit? No, right? It's whatever the device can support for
Yeah.
encryption and decryption. Yeah. All right. Awesome.
Something that you can transport in QR code, right? It's very
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't have to convert it into QR code, but
yeah.
I mean, at that point, you have the payload, you can do whatever later. Awesome.
Yes, the payload doesn't have like any type of, and it's pretty fast, right? The
Yeah.
encryption is AES CBC, right? So it's pretty secure, 256. So it's pretty secure, right? It's the standard of security for these things. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. That's great.
Any more questions?
Don't
Yes,
think questions at the... Oh, just some clapping from Bjorn.
Oh, I cannot see it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Cool.
you.
I forgot we do have one thing that we do want to share as well. Esteban, do you maybe just want to discuss the item around issues?
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. So I guess it's about bandwidth of the team. That's what you want me to talk about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, so basically the thing is that the team currently is going to be hyper-focused on the delivery of some preset goals that the team had defined a few months ago. So you are going to see maybe a little bit of reduction in participation in Discord channel and also in the interaction in the GitHub issues. So yeah, you can still feel free to raise issues in GitHub if you need so. Maybe because you find some troubles or because maybe you are wanting to see a new feature, but most likely what we are going to do is we are going to put those requests on hold. They are not going to be ignored. We are going to get into them eventually, but for the sake of keeping the team focused for a few weeks, probably you are going to see a message in the GitHub issues. It's going to be a generic message. Basically, it's going to say the situation, why we are putting things on hold from that front. And eventually we are going to do a review of all those tickets that have been raised in that period of time and prioritize them accordingly. So yeah, just a heads up, if you see that, it's because we need that extra focus time from the team to get these things forward. In the end, it's for the benefit of the project. What we want to do is be able to comply with the definition that we made ourselves of feature completeness. There are quite a few things that we want to have available for the community to use in a way that the product is more well, more whole, more feature rich. So yeah, basically that's what I have to say about it.
Awesome.
Is there any...
What sort of issues would get priority during this time?
Sorry, say again?
What sort of issues would get priority during this time that won't be ignored?
So if there is something like a security vulnerability, that is going to be prioritized. If there is something that may be a critical bug that basically makes the code base well, not usable due to a critical bug, that is going to be prioritized. So also, it's not like all the tickets are just going to be put on hold. I will be reviewing well, pretty much anything that gets posted in the GitHub issues. If I consider that is something critical to be attended, then I will forward that directly to the team to be handled with priority. But if it's not, then it's going to be put on hold.
Awesome. Thank you, Esteban. Okay, any questions around that? Nothing. Are there any other questions in general that someone would like to ask the team or the community?
I have a question about the hackathon.
Sure.
So that hackathon is exclusively Midnight plus Identus, or is Midnight and also Midnight Identus as a option?
Yeah, so from what I heard today, it's going to be Midnight plus Identus.
Okay, so to participate um, how do you call that? The project needs to include both technologies.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And Anishka, please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I understood from today's call. It's predominantly it needs to be a mix of Identus and Midnight together.
Yes.
Okay. And then we should have terms and conditions that will come out either end of this week or a little bit later next week to give you guys more of a framework on what you might need to build or what's the scope of the particular hackathon, etc., along with the prizes and all of these terms and conditions, etc. But it's currently being worked on, and the minute I get that information, I can share it with the larger community. Any other questions? Nothing. Okay. There's no other question, guys. I think we can go ahead and end this call. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you guys next week at our maintain and contributor call. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Thank
Ciao.
you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. See you.
See you, Enrique.